Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Thank you for joining us. What are your names?
I'm Aliya.
Anis Momin.
So today, Aliya is going to tell us how she came to Islam. Please start, Aliya.
I met a brother through a chat room on MSN chats years ago, back in 2004, and he asked me if I knew anything about Islam, and I told him the only thing that I knew about Islam at that time was Malcolm X, and he did not know anything about Malcolm X, so he offered a trade that he would teach me about Islam if I taught him about Malcolm X. So I did, and he sent me a ton of emails about Islam, and I spent about 2 weeks studying everything, and then I found a chat room called Islam for Allah, and I went into this chat room and I met a sister named Lena, and she asked me if I had any questions. I only wanted to know why sisters cover their hair, and so she talked to me privately for a little while and explained the reasonings why. And so after that, I told her I was ready to take my shahada, and she was like, "No, you're not." So so we talked on the phone for several hours, and actually even for a few days after that we spoke, and I spoke to her husband several times, and he talked to me a lot, because there was just a lot of things about Christianity that I just really didn't understand, and I had spent a long time searching for that special feeling that Christians get, when they, read the Bible or learn about Jesus and God and everything, and I just never could get that feeling. I just couldn't understand a lot of things, and so her husband actually sent me a link where I could listen to Surah Fatiha on the internet, and I got to listen to it in the Arabic form, and then I got to listen to the translated version, and the moment I heard the Arabic version of it, I immediately started crying, and I finally got that feeling, and I'm getting teary just thinking about it. And it was the best feeling I think I had ever had in my life. I still to this day get that feeling every time I hear Surah Fatiha. Whether I'm reciting it, whether my husband's reciting it, whether I'm hearing it in the masjid, whatever. I still get that feeling. And I think that was the feeling that I had been searching for. And so the really unique thing about my shahada at that time was my shahada took place over a 3-way phone call. I was on the phone to Lena and her husband in Massachusetts, and I was also on the phone with the moderator from the group that I had found online. His name was Hassan, and he was actually in Leicester, England. And so that would have the 2 male witnesses. And I actually took my shahada on Valentine's Day in 2004. So it was very special for me. Play with that. It was very, very special for me. And so I've been a Muslim now for a little over 13 years. And it's been been a pretty beautiful journey for me. You know, I think the thing that I love the most about Islam is that, you know, I've been treated so much better being a Muslimah than I ever was treated as a Christian. Ever. My husband treats me with love and respect. He takes care of me when I'm sick. He takes care of our child when I'm sick. You know, I've had numerous health conditions that has put me in the hospital. That, you know, was because of, you know, whatever. And, you know, he's had to take a week off of work here, a week off work there to stay home and take care of our child. And he has not complained. He has not argued. He's always stepped up, takes care of the house, works a full-time job, and never once have I heard him complain. Never once. I never thought that was possible. You know, I wear my scarf because I love it, and not because my husband makes me, because Allah has asked me to. You know, and honestly, I think you know, it's hard to find things for me to like not like about Islam, but I think if I had to pick something, honestly, I think I would say, frankly, I'm just so tired of, I guess, all the negativity that comes from outsiders, I guess you would call them, non-Muslims, that, you know, that, oh, because I wear, you know, the scarf, that, you know, I must be oppressed, or, you know, my husband must abuse me, or, you know, whatever. You know, it's not like that. You know, my husband and I have a very good relationship. I mean, we've been married 13 years. We love each other the same way today as we did the day we fell in love and married. We did not have an arranged marriage. We fell in love and got married. It happened that way. You know, we're not all negative people. You know, we're not people that are out to hurt other people. You know, we just want to live our life in peace just like everybody else. You know, I'm not going to say that there's not bad ones out there, but there's bad ones in every faith. Samara, don't do that, please. But, you know, I think a lot of it is just that, you know, people don't understand or don't know as much about the faith as they should. And so it's easier to assume the worst. And I think that, you know, if we all did our parts to help educate the masses, and the masses actually sat down to listen and kept an open mind, I think that we could all live together just fine. You know, so I don't know.
Thank you. That was very insightful.
Thank you.
I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
No.
Well, thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.